Hi, everybody. I wanted to come back in vlog number 6, and this one's going to be a specific one. What we're looking at here is for the first time going into some detail about the program. So, we've discussed at length several times that it's 23 different distinct mental training drills and exercises and techniques, but we've never discussed that there's an actual specialized routine and that they're grouped into different bunches in order to produce different results that we're looking for. When we look at personal momentum, peak performance program, we're dealing with 7 or 8 different components all combined together to give the result that we're looking for. So one of the major components, of course, is the 23 mental, drills, techniques, and exercises. Those are what make it unique. Nothing can take anything away from that. But added to it, so it's not just a program where you get a bunch of drills and cross your fingers, it's knowing when to use them, how to use them, what are they for, and that obviously has a huge variance. But even putting those aside, there's other components such as some of the psychology and the philosophy that go behind the changes. And that's a component that we've never even discussed yet on any of the other vlogs, and that I'll be discussing shortly. Some of the other smaller elements, because the principles and the theories really go to the heart of the program. So before we delve into the meat and bones of it, some of the other things on the surface that add to it significantly and give it a deeper, lasting impact would be things like the nighttime mantra system goal cards, where you're working out, you're saying not an affirmation, but an incantation. So it's not just positive, fuzzy words, but they're words spoken to invoke power now. And that is something that you'd be practicing several times a day. That's a component of the change. Another component would be your success journal, where you're taking track for the next 30 days of your change, because most changes take 21 to 30 days to incorporate into the body. That'll be where you're keeping track of it. You'd also have, besides your success journal, daily track sheets with highs and lows and specific points that you've noticed throughout. There's a workload quiz, a stress quiz. There's personal mastery exercises that get you to reflect upon yourself at a considerably deeper level. And all of it together is significant that it doesn't matter what sport you're in, it doesn't matter what business discipline you're in, it doesn't matter if there's a health problem that you're coming from as a personal background. I don't know which of these will be effective for you, but I do know that one of them will, and most likely 2 or 3 or 4. And the neat thing is that there's a Jacob's ladder in the subconscious mind and programming, that once the first run has been accepted, every rung that you go above reinforces the one below. So, in that sense, everything that we're doing reinforces the first thing we do, which is why it's so important to set that foundation positively and properly. Now, let's talk very, very quickly of what's going to happen in the next 4 vlogs. This is vlog 6, so 7, 8, 9, and 10. The next 4 vlogs will go into the deep, specific, piece by piece, heart by heart details of what we're going to be doing in each section of the principles, because it's the principles on each of those that govern everything. So now let's discuss that for a moment. At the heart of the exercises is activation level. Going up or down, you intuitively as a high performer know what level you need to be at. And these are the exercises that'll give you the up or down as you choose to be needed, like a tool that you pick out of your toolbox. But the governing principle that goes so far beyond and above that is a completely different animal. What we're looking at is 3 interchangeable elements. Kind of like an equation, you do something on one side, it has to equal and do something on the other side. The first component that we'll be looking at is intent. We're looking at your intent and your desire. Next, we'll be looking at your intensity and your focus. And if we can increase your intent and your desire, if we can increase your intensity and your focus, well, now we can influence the third element on the other side of the equation. That would equal your productivity and your energy. So an increase in productivity and in energy can only come from an increase in intensity and focus and intent and desire. And now we go into playing which of those things decides when and what. What are the theories behind it? What are the personal mastery exercises in it? And what is the specialized routine where we take and pick and put all of those mental training drills together to give you that desired result that you're looking for? I very much look forward to keeping you in the loop and entertained and educated, and hopefully something that you haven't seen or encountered before. So I ask only one thing. As we'll be going into these in greater detail, all I ask is that you give some feedback. These exercises, some of them will be alluded to, so we'll be looking at 3 principles per area of intent, intensity, and productivity. 3 areas in focus, in desire, and in energy. Then we'll be looking at 2 specific routines. So 2 exercises from those 23 drills, exercises, and techniques. And we'll be going through those. And then lastly, we'll end on 1 personal mastery exercises. Now, in the program, there are considerably more personal mastery exercises, considerably more exercises in the specialized routine. And obviously, we'll be covering more than just 2 or 3 points of theory. But these will give you an indicator, and they'll either resonate deeply with you right away, or they may pull up some resistance, at which point I would love to hear, one way or another, some feedback from you. So let the journey begin. I'm here to take you through the next one, and vlog number 7 will be starting with intent. And that is your desire. And let's see how we can manipulate that to give you your highest outcome. Natan Verhovsky signing off. Talk soon, everybody. Thank you.